say you raise motherfuckers to be men.
Nope, we about to cut right to it, doggy. We ain't even finna say this shit. I'm finna say it. You ain't gotta say it. He fucking them boys.
What? How the fuck you get way over there?
That's what's going on. Hey, look, go back to that 21 Savage conversation. He said ain't no morals in this game. That's what's going on.
Boogie. Now how you you going way over there, Boogie. I don't know if you're way over there.
He wear a dress. These boys up under him, they supposed to represent something else. He been calling the shots, and they all been compromised. Because ain't no nigga about to be around me wearing no dress. And like I said, when 21 Savage was on that call, he said, you know it ain't no morals in this game. Once you say morals, you take away morals, anything goes. He's so passionate about his niggas, and they ain't even from the same block. He ain't even grow up with a lot of these niggas. Man, come on. He ain't grow up with a lot of these niggas. You so passionate and think niggas won't. I'm a loyal person myself. Beyond loyalty. The nigga got niggas' name tatted on him, nigga. Man, I ain't going for that. I ain't going. No time.
Juice.
That nigga all wrong. You feel me? He know he all wrong. He trying to justify it and squirm. You feel me? You can't take back what you already said. You know what I'm saying? It's clean cut. What he said is said. That's how he felt at that time. He was on that motherfucking phone. Instead of fighting his case, he worried about everybody else. So he really a hater, dog. That nigga just got a lot of hate in his heart. You feel me? Hurt people. You feel me?
So y'all not really good. Y'all hear this man pouring his heart out on this interview, and y'all not willing to take none of this in consideration for y'all to judge this man.
No, because he told his truth. The only reason he changing his tune now because he under the spotlight. You feel me? Other than that, if he wouldn't before this tapes came out, he didn't come home on no humble shit and changed his heart.
Right.
He came out and picked up right where he left off at. You feel me? What you say, Boogie?
I ain't going for this buffoonery. I'm with Juice. Nigga, he ain't come home on his tip. Now look, he's sitting. See, Bank is a different type of nigga. So he know, like, I ain't finna sit in front of Bank and just say all bullshit. And Bank ain't really here to really step on me. He gonna come with some shit, but he ain't really here to step on me. But Thug, shit, nigga. He full of shit. The only thing I agree with the nigga on is he got a big heart.
I ain't gonna say
and
that.
I ain't never did no whole shit.
Everything he do, it got strings attached to it. That's like I feel why he tried to throw Gunna under the bus because Gunna was leaving. Gunna his breadwinner. His shit don't sell. Gunna write them niggas shit. Gunna shit sell. Gunna was gonna leave. That's the only reason he was trying to get at Gunna. If you listen to him, what he said, I asked him whatever he want. If you don't want to tell me like a man, text it to me. You feel me? That's where all this come from. It was about the money, Boogie.
That go back to what the fuck I just said. I don't want to hear nothing, nigga. You a man. You keep moving. You keep doing what you doing. You stay focused on your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? If a man stop what you got going on, you let one monkey stop a show. Two monkeys. These niggas ain't blood. Nigga, what? I ain't got my twins with me. I ain't got, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? This a grown man. So he say. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I ain't twins. Man, that sound like some real type shit.
Hey, go ahead, Juice. I'm gonna let you. Then I'm gonna chime in afterwards. Go ahead. Did you hear what he said, Juice? Did you hear what he said?
Yeah. Did you hear how he was trying to use flattery and shit on Banks and shit? Try to reverse the game and shit. That 48 laws of power on him. I looked up to you, even though I was a grown man. Banks trying to say, "Nah, I met you. You grown." You feel? He like, "No, but I still looked at you a certain way." He tried to trick him. That's that trickery they was talking about. He be doing to people.
No, did you hear him when he said when Banks said, "Where the music at, man?" He said he basically said he not inspired because he ain't got his twin with him, Gunner, and he ain't got the rest of them niggas. Hey, listen, bro, Gunner came out here and did just fine without you. That whole twin shit, that shit over with. What the fuck does so you admitting, like we all been saying, he can't make a hit record without Gunner or without somebody else. It's Gunner, it ain't Baby, because Baby ain't get the same style. So you telling me that you're not gonna give us nothing that you ain't you a musician, you a rapper. You ain't Banks said you play some hard ass shit be backstage, and he questioning you why you ain't putting it out. He is overly consumed, bro. My nigga. I don't know why Fanny let you out, nigga. You institutionalized. You institutionalized. You telling me that you can't do what turns you into a millionaire because you not in association with niggas. First of all, if you saying your twin's a rat, you saying and all the niggas in your case, damn near all rats. What are you talking about? You can't function because you ain't got your twin. That means you're not a real artist. That means somebody's been holding your hand so long, they've handicapped you.
Exactly.
Hello. Listen, young man, let me tell you something. Let me give you some sage advice or some wisdom, just in case nobody else around you is trying to impart these things on you. You are too emotionally attached to other people. So much so that you are allowing your disconnect from them to stop you from doing the very thing that puts you in a position to be able to help the people who you are so eloquently articulating that you helped. Your bread and butter is not that you're a personality of any kind. Your bread and butter is not that you are a reality TV star. Your bread and butter is rap. And through rap, the money came and the influence came that you use to help the people that you are now saying are bold business. You are saying when Bank questioned you about what the music at, you saying you can't do it, you ain't, huh?
Where the good music at?
Oh yeah, I forget.
Where the good music?
Well, you had to sit that in there, didn't you? Listen, that right there told me, because we were pontificating about where the fuck is the music at, and we all saying he can't make a hit record without Gunner. They've been neck and neck. He can't make a hit record without that boy, bro, or Future, or Gunner is his Ace Boom Coon when it comes to hit record making. They effortlessly feed off each other, and they shit out hit records when they're together. So if that's the case, why didn't you give you? He could have said, "Listen, I told Dog to do that. I told Dog to free himself." You could have gave you said you already forgave him once. You said he already betrayed you once, but you still kept fucking with him. That's two things that I find quite interesting after listening to this whole thing. He betrayed you once, and you still forgave him. You still fuck with him. So you taking.
You're not.
I'm about tired of this shit at this point. First of all, the police not slick. They let Thug out so someone could smoke him. They heard his big mouth on them calls. So listen, he's saying, Gunna, where's the explanation? Hey, bro, you've already classified what Gunner did was unequivocally ratting. He was wrong. He took the first cop in the case. He caused the dominoes to fall. So there's nothing that he can say that will justify or minimize what he did. So if you push pause on yourself because you haven't gotten an explanation for what he did, at this point, there's no explanation forthcoming because you've already tried to use everything in your power to fuck over the man. So at this point, he better off just going with his move versus trying to explain something to you, because y'all can't never be friends again because Thug is already firmly committed to just trying to destroy you. He was already on tape saying, I hope he don't get no pussy. I hope he don't get a penny. I hope he don't get no deals. I hope he don't get this, that. The trust is already broken. You've already expressed how the trust is broken. You're not going to forgive him. You couldn't forgive him if you wanted to now because you did too much to soil and stain his name beyond what his own actions already merited. So you're waiting for an explanation. You're calling for one. You are sitting back pondering one. You can't. He asked him, where the music at? I can't move forward because I ain't get my twin. You better learn how to move forward, brother. You had better learn how to move forward because the world don't stop spinning just because a nigga did some fuck shit. Just because a motherfucker broke a cardinal rule. Just because a motherfucker decided to switch on the moral code which y'all had going, that don't stop nothing. You still have a life to live. You need to let this shit go and move forward. This shit is consuming too much of your time. You're gonna find yourself back in prison on a violation because you keep on engaging in this goofy ass shit. When hey, guess what? Nobody gives a fuck if Gunner at this point. Nobody cares if Gunner ratted, especially now. Now that the tapes have come out about you being nobody at this point, it's the pot calling the kettle black. The general public was on your side until it's a such thing as you keep beating some shit, and when you hit it, gonna bounce back and make you hit yourself in the face. You hear me? What say you?
The video suck. The new song suck. Gunna obviously is prospering. You want to destroy Gunna. That's not gonna happen. Gunna don't need you. The only reason I keep saying Gunna because I'm not gonna say gonna win. He winning. I hate the dumb shit you doing, especially when you was talking about my baby Glow, nigga. You fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Thug be doing a whole lot of You did what the rest of these niggas did. We ain't get far enough, so I don't even know if Bank asked you about that. That's what we really
meaning.
Shit, wearing bitch shit. How dare you? You broke the code, nigga. How dare you say a nigga broke the code because you find out he gay, but bitch, you act and dress gay, bitch. How dare you? Young Thug tripping, bro. He just need to just go to bed, take a nap. He need to take a nap. He need to wake up and try it again. We live, y'all.
Yes, we are.
Oh, y'all. Shit. I gotta go change my name. You want me to sign out and come back in?
Yes, please do.
Okay, sir. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, I got you. So listen, I'm not confused by anything because at this point, if you're confused about anything going on in the city of Atlanta, you retarded. There's nothing to be confused about. This shit is clear as day. Shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche. I just did the Ugly Money podcast. I shouted the whole YouTube streets out. For those of you who don't know, go subscribe to Ugly Money TV, Ugly Money Podcast, Ugly Money Network. He got about a 500,000 subscribers over there, man. One of the dopest podcasts in the city of Detroit. I mean, in the city of Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now. Listen, Thug acknowledged that the whole shit between YSL and YFN started because of Woody's actions. He acknowledged that everybody got pulled in to what eventually turned into death and murder beef because of Woody's actions. That right there is a major revelation as far as I'm concerned. What you think, Boogie? The fact that he acknowledged it.
I told you from the beginning, the indictment and because of his actions, it's all on Woody. That's how Thug planned it. And the reason for that nigga playing it like that is because of Woody lives. Even I believe that to be true. I'm not gonna lie about that. I take that. But even if it's not, he's shooting back at Woody because I looked at the lives. And Woody kind of stung him. It hurt his ego. So I think it was because of Woody. Because it was
He just said he ain't got a thing. He just said it was.
And it was confirmed that Woody did steal out Nut truck. So that's the start of a fucking war. You see what I'm saying? And then you know what come after. And if Woody is shooter, if he is still and he already labeled a shooter, if it walked like a duck, it quack like a duck. When problems come, Woody will stand on them, so they say, right? So until proven otherwise, I can't take that away from him.
Juice?
Nigga just riding, dog. He steady riding. He using other people's platform to get his rap point across. He just used Banks' platform to throw Woody up there for a murder case. Murder ain't got no statute of limitation. He know what he doing up there. He fake crime. He trying to play the victim like he do, like they said he do, like Woody said it. He playing the victim. And he steady throwing niggas under the bus talking about he don't like rats. But you on that big ass platform talking about Woody started the war. And like you said, everybody already been speculating behind closed doors. Woody started it and Woody the one killed Nut. You lightweight just confirmed it. You feel me? He just didn't put the gun in Woody's hand, but he said it, Woody started it.
Facts.
So did Woody finish it? You feel me?
And knowing Woody history, what is you to think?
Right. That's what that's what I say. He planting the seed. He planting the seed. Dry sniffing.
That's diabolical.
He's saying he don't like rats while he ratting at the same motherfucking time. That's cold. That nigga cold, dog.
That's called a double conundrum.
I gotta look that word up.
Yeah.
Woody probably seen that coming, tried to get into that accident on purpose. Like, oh hell no.
Bro.
He just did that on Big Bang.
We gotta finish it. So I gotta put it back on. Lord have mercy. Well, we didn't see worse in Detroit. Because in Detroit, we got some of the biggest gangster rats in the world.
I'm glad you said that because we can't keep going on them and we ain't feeding the rats in our own house. You feel me?
So can't. And issue an apology or give you an explanation for why he did what he did when in your mind you're already convinced that he did what he did because of the reasons, because he was trying to get back to a bitch. You already said it. So if he did offer an explanation, would that make you feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside?
Man, this nigga sound like he got boyfriends. I'm telling you. Thug, he changing. He too deep and invested into another person to be who he is. And
It's
it's
the
money.
money. It ain't he love Gunner. Gunner
No,
is his credit.
Gunna, he's more invested into everybody else, even more than whatever he got going on. Everything come to a pause until he got people by his side.
The
And
thing is,
he said that portrayed him. Like,
but
okay,
did
they
you
do this to you and you feel this certain way, and you could speak on them in this ill manner. If you knew you couldn't do without these niggas, which I ain't never feeling like that. If you feel like you can't do without these niggas, what the fuck is you even talking shit for?
cause them niggas leaving him? You missing the whole thing. He knew them niggas leaving. That's the only way he could eat is off them niggas. He need Lil Baby. He need Gunna. He need 21 Savage. He need Lil Durk. Them niggas don't need him. So his influence over them was they looked up to him. So he have to play on that to keep eating because he already know his talents. He know himself. His talents alone ain't go get it. So now that they all leaving and then them tapes been leaked that he said this, that, and the third about him, he can't bow out gracefully. He ain't man enough to say, my bad, gentlemen, this, that, and the third. So what he doing is blaming fault like he the victim and trying to turn the tape, the scenario around. No, motherfucker, you violated them niggas. They didn't violate you. You feel me? You called behind their back and talked about all them niggas behind their motherfucking back. Now you sitting here trying to say you felt betrayed. How the fuck you felt betrayed? Before you got on that phone, you and Wham was still jamming to, you know Wham done heard what you done said about it. You feel me? You and 21 was cool until he hear what you saying on other calls. So the thing is, how you felt betrayed? You didn't feel betrayed then. All of a sudden, you feel betrayed because you done talked about everybody else. How you feel betrayed? See, he trying to switch it. You feel me? You ain't the motherfucking victim.
What they call it? What they call it? A narcissist?
He's a narcissist. Yeah.
What they call it?
I'm stuck on Big Bang asking him, where the music at, bro? You at home, you going through all this shit, nigga, give us some music. And him saying, I can't do it because I ain't got my twin with me. Bro, you need to get over that, bro. Y'all not friends no more. You're not friends anymore. According to you, you heard the rumors before he, listen, let me tell you something. Don't forget this. Before he came home, people were, the number one speculation was, did Thug tell him to do it? Thug had the opportunity and he had plenty of time to think about how he wanted to handle the Gunner situation. And he chose violence. He chose aggression. He had plenty of time to think about it. It wasn't like Gunner took the cop and Thug got released the next day and he ain't had a chance to process this shit. He knows. And everybody was saying, you can't call Gunner no rat until Slime say so. And then he didn't say it. He got Lil Baby to say it. He got other motherfuckers to say it for him, Dirk, and all the rest of them to say it for him. So now that he's free, you acknowledging that the guy told on you. You saying he violated you. What do you need to hear him say? They're gonna make you feel. They're gonna satisfy your appetite for a conversation about what you already said was didn't need the conversation. What can Gunner say to satisfy your ear about a situation that you've already said there's no justification or explanation for? That is an oxymoron. That is a contradiction. There's nothing he can say by your own admission that's going to satisfy you because you dead ass wrong. So why are you allowing your disconnection from him to stop you from doing what it is you do and what it is you have done that allowed you to be in a position to even help other people? Your mission may be to continue to help other people, but you can't get to that business because you're too invested and too psychologically attached to all this bullshit.
And out of all them fucking calls, He didn't stop one time to tell that girl, baby, damn, I miss you. And he ain't asked about that pussy one time. That's a problem. He talked about everything else. On a jail call, you know niggas like, hey, you better not get that pussy away. Hey, you know I'm coming back to that cat. Fuck them niggas. Hey, we ain't hear none of that. It was all about another nigga. And then you slander Glow.
I knew he was coming. Hey. And we knew that he was coming back to that. One
See,
thing we know is you
Glow.
don't, what's that, Juice?
the people that's leaking them tapes, that wasn't nothing to leak about his sex life with his girl. They want to leak the stuff that's gonna destroy his character. See, who putting it out, who putting the shit out is trying to destroy his character for what he did. You feel me? They weren't just leaking information. They leaking the information that's most critical to his career. You feel me? Because the shit he was doing the gun.
Yeah, but Boogie did make a good point though. Boogie did make a point. We ain't heard no what's up with that pussy. We ain't heard no. I'm a millionaire. Bitch, take some pictures of that pussy and go give it to officer such and such.
Come on, you know we did too much time. We tell them play with it while we on the phone right then. Let me hear that motherfucker. You feel
Yeah,
me?
They wouldn't even be able to look. They wouldn't even be able to get no clean recordings fucking with me. You hear me? Like, bitch,
yeah.
they like, damn, we tried to get him. It all sound too wet. You hear me?
Right. Using your voice prior to this shit coming out about you still had a really strong voice, good brother. And when you come out and you speak publicly about him and call him a rat, you are using your voice. And then we already know on tape, we heard you tell Mariah the scientist that you hope he never, and 21 Savage, that you hope he never get another dollar. You hope he never fuck a bitch. You hope he never get one penny. You hope he lose his rap career. You hope he be broke. That sounds like you are trying to be a part of his demise because you're using your voice, as powerful as it was, to set motherfuckers in motion against him.
Nigga, I bought his mama her first piece of jewelry. Obviously, he presented it like he bought it. I did that.
Now, it's the third time he said he didn't bought some shit.
Now, see, you a whole ass nigga. Oh, man. He a whole ass nigga, bro. Now, that right there.
He sound like a scorned woman. That's how a scorned woman be. I bought him this. He hurt my feelings.
Listen, that lets you know from the beginning when I said they was doing whatever they was doing. They doing that shit.
I ain't gonna put the homosexual stuff on. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna put it on Gunna, but that nigga Thug was wearing skirts and dresses. You feel me? He wearing skirts and dresses.
Hey, look, Gunna ain't really the person to give pushback, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. This game is wicked.
Listen,
That's all I'm gonna say. This game is wicked.
All them niggas need Gunna. All of them that fell out with Gunna and put out some music, they shit trash. Or that shit Lil Baby put out, trash. You could tell Gunna was writing for him. Since he fell out with Gunna, he can't buy a hit. That shit Thug just put out, trash. You feel me? And if you go back and start listening to their stuff and listen to Gunna stuff, you could tell who wrote it. You feel me? Them niggas need Gunna. That's why he doing what he doing. He want Gunna to come back to him. You see what I'm saying? His ego too big. Like say he a narcissist. He need to weigh on it, get out here, not talk to Gunna direct. He want to talk to Gunna back. He need him. That's his money. It's his money. Without Gunna, he ain't about to make that money. Gunna his biggest selling artist.
I really think in his heart, I think he don't feel Gunna snitch. I think he just using this. And he want Gunna to come talk to him because in his heart, he really like Gunna ain't do shit wrong. I really think that. I really think that. everything is said and done, he be sitting at night, he be like, man, Gunna really ain't do shit.
No, he know Gunna ain't do nothing. The whole thing, listen, you got to go back to the conversation he was having with 21. It was about the money. His contract about to be up. I told him, what you want? He said, I was just thinking and this and that. Well, if you can't tell it to me face to face like a man, text it to me. He never texted to me. He knew all this come from because Gunna didn't sign that contract immediately. He knew Gunna was thinking about leaving. Gunna had other choices. You feel me? So he got pissed off and started throwing Gunna under the bus. And that trial came up right on time when Gunna did what he did to release his anger on Gunna about leaving, but to deflect it like it was something else. Oh, it's because he went in there and told him, why sell the game? You feel me? He didn't go in there voluntarily saying that. He took a plea deal. In your plea deal, like his plea deal, they gonna ask you, why are you taking this plea? What did you confess? What did you pleading out to? And the prosecutor go ask you questions. Did you whatever the case may be? Did you get caught with some drugs? Yeah. It's why I sell the game. Yeah. All that's part of his plea deal. You feel me? Or he wasn't getting the cop he got. Same thing with Thug. You feel me? You wouldn't have got your plea deal if you didn't go through the process you went through and said the shit you went up there and said. You feel me?
Right.
That's why I say he using that least little thing, because you said more than Gunna. Years before this. Your interrogation was years before that indictment. You feel me? You've been in there passing your phone number and talking, and then you gave your phone number to them detectives. How we know you didn't do no deals with them behind closed doors? You gave them your number years ago and told them they need to know some, call you anytime. Who does that?
And that's what Big Bang didn't ask about. He ain't asked about him talking.
Even law-abiding citizens don't volunteer. Hey, take my number, officer, and call me if you need to know anything. Make that make sense. Who does that to police? That's nothing normal for no individual to do that to the police. Not a criminal or a law-abiding taxpayer. See, that's what I'm saying. Banks ain't asking him the real shit. He let him come on there to try to speak his own piece. Banks ain't taking him down through the old girl should have been interviewed. What's the old girl name be on Banks and them show? What's her name? That's who should have been interviewing me. Because she ain't gonna let that nigga tell her any motherfucking thing.
What's her
Dog,
name?
what's the old girl name on the Big Banks and them show in Atlanta who interviewed Rollo?
You know, some other shit.
I can't think of her name.
Hey, Baby J.
Baby J.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Jay.
Baby J. Yeah, Baby J. Yeah, that's who should have been interviewing Thug, not Bank, because Bank ain't asking him the right shit. He not. And then
he supposed to be up there going from the first half, he got compassion, and then the second half, he like, fuck everybody. Like, hey man, which one is it, nigga?
He having a nervous breakdown right in front of our eyes. Crying. 1 minute he crying, next minute then he gangster.
He take fucking medicine. He acting like he compassionate. I knew it was bullshit, and Woody killed that, basically. You
Right.
know, how the fuck you go from, man, he really need help. He really, and people just don't know. Like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? Oh, okay, I see your play.
That's what I'm saying. He trying to deflect everything, play the victim. And Banks ain't asking him none of the right shit. He just letting him talk and direct the situation.
He just answering questions. That's all he doing. He ain't for real.
They say Jay was all free Jeffrey the whole time, but shit, she can't be all free Jeffrey when Jeffrey done got up there and got the squilling like a pig and shit on that phone. I want to hear what she got to say about his phone calls. See, because that's what he supposed to be drilling him on. You said this about Gunna. You said this about Lil Baby. You said this about QCP. You said, you feel me? He supposed to took him down through there each phone call that he spoke on. You feel me?
Am I supposed to look good to my mama? Or is you supposed to look good to my mama? Hey, nigga, fuck you. What the fuck? Like, nigga, whatever you did for me, you did for me. You gonna bring it up. This the part where he trying to destroy Gunna. Like he did nothing and I did everything for your side. Whatever you did or you think you did, I did. So your mama, don't look at him. I did that. Your brother, don't look at him. I did that. Nigga, what type of hoe ass nigga is you? One, Gunna ain't supposed to take everything that's offered. I understand that. You know what I mean? It's business going on, but when it ain't business, you got to stand on your own as a man. You got it or you don't. That's just what it is, nigga. We can handle this business though. I can't take everything offered to me. I know we do artists and CEO shit every now and then, but nigga, no, you keep that shit. But just because it slipped through the cracks and the nigga did whatever the fuck he did, nigga, what you do it for if I ain't supposed to look good in front of my mama? You hoe ass nigga. What the fuck? Man.
I don't believe nothing Thug say. He if we listen to Thug, everything good is Thug. You feel me? Let him tell it. You feel me? Then he just threw his mama and them out there talking about all these motherfuckers gave her all this cash. You feel me? Uncle Sam gonna be looking for mama like where I cut at. You feel me? You receive 300,000 from this person, a bag from this person. You feel me? If you getting all these bags from everybody, like what is you can't be. Gunna went in there and said he was asked, was there a gang? They already knew the answer to why I sell a gang. You feel me? Gunna shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have said nothing. But he ain't do nothing that detriment. He didn't do more than Thug. How the fuck you more mad at him than he mad at you? That anybody else in y'all crew should be mad at you then, nigga. If according to Thug rules, they don't apply to Thug though, huh? You feel me? They only apply to everybody outside the Thug. Cause nigga, the shit you did way worse than what Gunna did. Quiet as kept, the shit you did is way worse than what Woody did. You feel me?
Whole ass bologna sandwich.
Right. You put bodies and temp murders and shit on, put niggas in as suspects. The shit you said made niggas suspects. You did everything but say flat out they did it. You feel me?
All right, I just had to get that off. We can get back to this shit.
So I have a question. So my question is this: if you were on the track to getting found not guilty of all the serious offenses, and if they would have found you guilty of that, they wouldn't have gave you lifetime probation, and they wouldn't have banned you from coming to the city of Atlanta.
That don't mean that the same rules apply to everybody else.
He worked the deal behind closed doors.
He think that whatever some apply to somebody else, that apply to him. No, sir.
He telling Banks anything, and Banks just listening to that shit. Banks ain't challenged not one thing. Motherfucker, you did some negotiation. If they didn't want you, if they had all this on you, but they'd rather just give you probation, make that make sense. A prosecutor ain't gonna have shit on you and then let you slide for no reason. You got to give them something. If a prosecutor lets you slide, motherfucker, you work with them. They ain't just letting you slide on the strength for no reason. He ain't get reason. He just said they just dropped everything all of a sudden.
He on 40. He on probation for damn near 40 years. Nigga, that's because they want you to come back, my nigga. And they know you gonna come back. Fuck is you talking about? You took a plea to some shit that you're not gonna be able to fulfill, and we could see that right now. And
Because
not
he
only
can't shut the fuck up.
that, this right here, this interview, Rico, federal level, nigga.
For real. I agree. Because he telling everything.
Federal level.
See, they be thinking because they went to court, if in the state court, it's taken care of. No, motherfucker, the feds can pick it up. That ain't double jeopardy because the feds never tried you. Because you got tried by the state, the feds can pick it up and charge you that same shit. You feel me?
Yeah, he said too much. A whole lot of too much.
All right. So
I think it's the worst interview ever.
you think it was the worst interview? I mean, what do you mean? Whose worst interview? Banks or Thugs?
Banks. He didn't ask him none of the questions that the fans, his viewers really wanted to hear. He let Thug basically interview him. You feel me? He was letting Thug just have the flow and say what he want. He didn't get down. For this to have been so much publicity behind this, I feel Banks dropped the baton. You feel me? He let him off the hook easy. He didn't make him dig deep on what's the main topics of what he said on them wires. You feel me? He let Thug divert from that.
All right. We got Kai said he asked everything.
You lying.
That's how he felt. He maybe that's all he needed to hear. But that's somebody supporting Thug though. They've been supporting Thug through the whole time.
Yeah,
maybe he felt that was enough. You feel he heard what he wanted to hear. I didn't hear what I wanted to hear. He didn't ask the question I felt he should have asked. I had some other questions I would have asked.
Yeah, I still feel like he lying though. Never mind. He ain't asked shit. He dropped the ball.
I see. I ain't the only one. Jigga felt the same way. That was a soft ass interview. He let him off light. He didn't dig deep on him.
It's like, okay, you got relationships with certain people. You talking about them on the line, but I see you expressing your loyalty to me, how you feel and what you want. But you didn't talk to none of these people about them. You talked to everybody else, but you didn't talk to none of these people. You could have conversations with another man about how you feel as far as, all right, you my guy, you fucking up with business, you fucking up with this, blase split. But you on the phone with a female, you on the phone with this guy who probably really don't like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so you want loyalty and you speak on how you want your guys by you, but how long you been talking like this on the phone? Because this is way before the phone.
Even that interview. That interview was years before the indictment. That 2-hour interrogation he did. Banks ain't hit on none of that. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker comes from, he asked him everything. No, he did.
That's why I say that's a lie. Like, so that's a lie. And look, you don't even gotta dig deep on them. It's just like y'all having a conversation. You hear me? Like, well, I see your loyalty and how you expressing it and how you want that from people. But that didn't show loyalty, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, I understand Banks, he running his business and shit like that. So I'm gonna come from a political standpoint of still just being nice with a nigga. You know me. Hey, my nigga, how the fuck you want loyalty and you ain't even showing it. Listen to these motherfucking wiretaps, and I'd had to play them like, man, you ain't finna play me.
Right. That's what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying? Like, nigga, you can do all that. Nigga, we ain't going for that. If you about to be kicking bullshit, get on up out this motherfucking chair. Cause
Right.
nigga, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
And then, bro,
cause he was on all bullshit, bro.
he supposed to broke down that interrogation, his interrogation interview. Like, hold on, you say you don't like rats. What about this stuff you were saying right here? You feel me? You don't think that could be considered some lightweight ratting and shit? You feel me? He ain't break none of that shit down. He just let him say what he wanted to say, speak his piece, and let him blow. Because Thug said this, that, and the third. That don't make it's facts. You know, people, oh, he did say this. He said that because he said it, that wasn't true. The shit he was saying didn't even all add up. He was spinning that shit.
I respect Banks. I fuck with him. That's why I say I respect the business.
But Banks showed he fucked with,
he dropped the fucking ball.
No, he did just what you said. You fuck with Banks. Banks fuck with Thug. That's why that interview went like that. He fucks with Thug.
Ball. You dropped the ball, nigga. You asked all bullshit, and then you let him kick off bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid interview. So to the Lamar Green, it was a solid interview because of the nature of what, because Thug don't do many interviews, and this is his first interview since he's been home. So it was solid. I think if you ask me my question, if why didn't Bank press him on a lot of shit? Because you got to look at who you talking to. You got to look at who you interviewing. You know what I'm saying? You want to, sometimes you soft pedal interview because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You still got to recognize that this still is young Thug, and in his mind, he's still a superhero. So I can get with that. I can understand that. You know what I mean?
That's what I say.
Would you not ask them questions about what went on in the interrogation room and all that and broke that down?
Yeah, but see, I didn't see the first part of the interview. I didn't see the first part of the interview where he was asking about that. So maybe he did. We got to go back and look at it, and then I will take clips from it and play it. But we specifically because I came in late because I was on the road, so I came in late. I came in. They were already 22 minutes in, 26 minutes in when I came in. So I think we missed that part because I seen a clip on his Instagram page where it says, "No, what make you think you can outslick the police? What make you young niggas think y'all can outslick the police?" That had to have took place prior to me coming in at minute 26. So I'll go back and review that. It is what it is, man. It's better to have that than have nothing at all, though. I think it's better to have that than nothing at all. Do I think it helped him or hurt him? I don't know. I need to go back and look at it again and then take it in. But in my mind, it is too many no's. Like a boogie. Like, you just really say, did it help him more than hurt him? But he did go on later to say, he did explain what the beef was, and he did explain himself and elaborate and say that Woody broke into Nut car, and then that's what it is. So it helped get some clarification about what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Was you saying the murder?
Right.
Right. So we gotta give him that.
Cleared that up, yeah.
Look at Boogie ain't buying it. Boogie's look at this nigga. This nigga's like, I no, nigga, no. That's how I be spending time.
He was talking about the murder at first, though, wasn't he, Boogie? He tried to go back and clean that shit up.
Hey, listen here. If I was a detective,
right. You about to go pull the files back out. You feel me?
No, you hear me, nigga?
Pull that shit back out.
Pull run it back. Fuck no. We ain't going for that. He was never supposed to say that shit.
All right, so this is the most important question. Absolutely, I don't disagree with that. So where does Thug go from this point? This is probably the most significant question that's been in the Dog Pound chat this entire 3 hours at this point. Where does Thug go from here, Juice?
I feel he should live off his investments, make some more investments, some more artists. I feel he should give up rapping. It's done for him. Invest in some more artists. Fall back from that gang banging street shit. You feel me? Raise his kids and live his life, go on with his life. And the industry ain't for him no more. He done. You feel me? Make your money off your investments. You got enough money coming in off Gunna and all that, and live his life. Lead that street shit alone. You already rat it. You a rat too. So let that shit be. Now you talking about the other rats, nigga. You were in that. How you go exempt yourself? Everything is about him. He really feel so high about himself, dog, that he above the program. No, nigga, you fell in that same category. You try to, even at the end, he still try to throw slugs and call the rest of them boys rats, saying, I don't want no beef with no rats. You know what I'm saying? I wish them the best. I ain't calling them no rats. I'm just saying, I don't know if they did, if they didn't. If they did, I don't want no beef. He's steady throwing slugs. Nigga, let that shit go. Because you in that same motherfucking category. You ain't no different than the rest of these motherfuckers. You ain't perfect. You got faults in your music garbage. Sit your ass back. Make some investments. Find you another gun and invest in. You know the music game a little bit. Make you some money quietly and shut the fuck up and stay off the motherfucking phone and stop pillow talking.
These niggas that's in jail with
It's time for Young Thug to just fuck it, start farming. Go ahead, get on the ranch,
Go ahead.
get you some motherfucking
I'm trying to
animals.
figure out all the niggas that's in jail that got cell phones. He the only nigga that was in there that didn't have his own cell phone where he could have his own private conversations.
They was on his ass though. He was
Y'all hear that question?
Yeah, I hear that shit.
You heard the question?
Yeah.
Why he ain't have his own phone?
On cell phone.
That's a good fucking question.
I'm talking.
I know niggas with less that got their own fucking cell phone.
With their own cell phones. Calling out, they got Instagrams, they on that bitch, all types of shit. You in there and you don't got your own cell phone, my nigga?
Damn.
And we know there were cell phones coming in and out that bitch because a couple of the COs for Rice Street got knocked with that
They
shit.
did. Yeah.
Was it because he was such a high profile motherfucker that he was
triple security on his ass? I don't
probably
know.
so?
Like,
You ain't have a bunky neighbor, nothing? That'll let you use their cell phone? Because it was a nigga in there with a cell phone for sure.
Nigga, you thugger. You couldn't get the officer's cell phone, nigga. You feel me? You thugger. You feel you manipulating everything else.
that's a good question. I think that was a question of the week.
Your man dropping you a perk off in the courtroom in front of the judge and everybody else. You feel me?
That is true. That is true. Hey, listen, man, it's been the YouTube streets. Hey, we had a full review of the Young Thug exclusive interview. The footage courtesy of Big Bank, Perspectives with Bank. Shout out to Bank. Don't strike our shit, Bank, because we reviewed it. It was a genuine review. We didn't just play your shit and let it play and try to steal your content. We reviewed it. And we're going to put the fair speech shit in the description of this shit so you can't try to fuck with this, Bank. Don't be no rat, Bank. Bank, don't be no rat and rat us out for the content, Bank. Don't do that.
Yeah. That's like Big Bang. You Big Bang.
You Big Bang. You don't give a fuck. You know we're going to pirate this shit. You know what I'm saying? Public Figure Boogie TV, Uncle Juice, a.k.a. Beat Factory 313. My name is Dawgface Calderon. Hey, listen, man, we'll be back tomorrow.
Y'all don't want to miss this.
Tomorrow we put belt to ass.